Good evening and welcome to Liberty High School in the Liberty Fieldhouse. Tonight's Ivy High School game of the week. Third place game of the Stetsman Boys Basketball Tournament as you got William Chrisman taking on Columbia Hickman. Kevin White, Michael Watson, and Dion Clisso are your broadcasters tonight. And Michael, when you're in the third place game, obviously you lost in the semifinals. But really, both these teams, the Cupies and the Bears, played pretty well. They just ran into a buzzsaw. They ran into Staley and Liberty.
Yeah, I mean, you said it well. Both really good teams, but ran against two really better teams. So this should be a really good matchup here tonight.
Time now for the Hy-Vee player profile, and this guy putting up big numbers for the Bears, Dane Hurl.
Yeah, Dane Hurl. We know that last name very well. Inside, outside presence for William Chrisman. Coach Cates relies on him for a lot.
And for the Cupies, their only returning starter is Henry Wilson, the senior.
Yeah, Henry Wilson averaging nearly 18 points a game for the Cupies. He really does it all inside out. Really smart player as well, so look for him to have a big night tonight.
Columbia Hickman and William Chrisman, third place game here in the Liberty Tournament. Lineups and tip-off coming up next. The game of the week is brought to you by Hy-Vee. They're proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. And working the sidelines tonight here in Liberty is Dion Clisso.
Well, guys, I tell you, this is an interesting third place game. We know that William Chrisman is one of the better teams in Class 5, and Columbia Hickman is in the same district with Blue Springs and some of those teams. So this is going to be a fun one tonight in the third place before we go to the championship game with two very good teams.
And the public address announcer about ready to deliver the starting lineups. William Chrisman on Tuesday going to win over Olathe Northwest, and Olathe Northwest finished as the third place team, or actually the fifth place team, I beg your pardon, as they were winners earlier tonight as they beat Belton 59-51. And there is Coach Cates of the Bears in his fifth year, former Summit Christian head coach. But they won Tuesday in a nail-biter with Olathe Northwest, but then lost against Staley, but really fought Staley the whole night. Final score was 61-43, not indicative of really how close that game was for William Chrisman. Once again, Felix, Minter, Dickerson, Cates, and Hurl. For Columbia Hickman, Tuesday they beat Belton in kind of a shootout game, 66-57. But then had to turn around and play Liberty on their home floor, and the Blue Jays beat them 81-50. And here's their lineup. Had a couple of injuries since they got up here. Brock Camp, like he had a foot injury. Corey Costner out with an ankle injury, so that's their lineup tonight, mainly guard-oriented. In Bonaparte, Richardson's been really playing good for them. He had 20 in their first game. And we're ready for the start of this one. Your officials, Jason Hill, Mike Matson, and Carlos Boyd. William Chrisman is in the blue uniforms. And the home team in white will be the Cupies of Columbia Hickman out of the Central Missouri Activity Conference. And made the 2-hour trip from Columbia here to Kansas City.
I mean, that's always cool when you get an opportunity to get on the road, especially in high school, and play against teams outside of your city.
Hurl the miss of the three. Here's Townsend for three. And this could be a wide open, high scoring game with these two teams as they like to shoot threes. Both come in with 10 wins. And there is the head coach of Columbia Hickman, 33 years old, Cray Logan. He went to Columbia Hickman, a 2007 grad, played there for Kenny Ash, now teaches business at the high school.
Looks like Columbia Hickman, yeah, back in the 2-3 zone. Nice pull-up.
That is Jesse Minter, a transfer from East High School in Kansas City.
Yeah, big addition. Good job putting on the floor. A lot of people think when you see a zone, you have to settle for a three, but that time, put on the floor, one dribble, get to your spot, knock it down. Oh.
Answered, a three-pointer out of the corner, and that is Jordan Richardson. He's been on fire in this tournament.
Well, right back is not cheating is what we say, Kev. Nice penetration and kick.
He had 8 in their semifinal loss to Liberty, but had 20 on the first night, so he's been one of their top scorers in this tournament. As Hurl dribbled on the baseline, turnover, William Chrisman.
Well, good job by Mentor of the previous possession, pull up and knock it down, and then right back on the other end. Good penetration and kick, 4-3.
And now,
come on!
Wilson.
Come on!
Long distance, back-to-back threes by the Cupies.
Well, you're in range when you cross half court with the Cupies. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm coast to coast with the most.
As Hurl takes it right to the rim and puts it up and in. Dane Hurl getting looks at the D2 level as a football player and a basketball player. Wilson the miss on the inside. And the ball is tied up in the paint. And the arrow will keep it with Columbia Hickman.
Well, these teams are coming out on fire tonight. Henry Wilson knocking that one down for three, then Hurl full court. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting to the bucket.
And a nice block by Ralph Covington. Skip it over. Three-pointer off the mark by Cameron Dixon. Now Jordan Richardson, drive and kick. Henry Wilson. Mentor the rebound for Chrisman.
I'm tired just watching these guys go up and down. Hurl, buckets!
Cates the assist.
Good job by Case finding a cut and Hurl, but you got to get back on defense quick with these guys.
It's a fast-paced game early on as the Bears get into their offense. Minner in the corner, goes off glass, and rebounded by the Cupies. 6-6 score.
Do we get a media? Because I'm tired.
Well, now the steal by Dickerson. Took some contact, no whistle. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with William Chrisman.
Oh, shit. I need some water. I need some Sheridan's ice cream.
Yeah,
oh,
well, go to the hospitality room and you have it.
You ask and you shall receive.
I've been working on that for like an hour.
I'm savoring it, man.
All right. Great hospitality room here at the Liberty tournament. As attacking the bucket is Saran Felix. Can't connect. Yeah, Rancho Grande Cantina providing the food, and then you got the Sheridan's custard. And
come on!
Down, James Townsend.
Come on, JT with the smoke from deep.
So all the buckets for the Cupies, three-pointers.
Oh,
Jesse Mentor.
You know how tough a shot that is? To pull up, let the defense fly by you, and still be able to knock it down? Oh, come on. That was tough right there, Kevin.
Offensive foul on Wilson.
But take a look right here, my man JT from deep with the give me three of these, and then Mentor coming right back. Excuse me. Fly by. Take this bucket with you.
Now we see some pressure shown by the Cupies. Minner, the transfer from East, averaging 13 points per game. And boy, that's a nice addition to the Bears lineup.
There it is.
Team him up with Hurl and the coach's son. Here's Mentor. And not close on that shot. Heaping praise on him, and he throws that up there.
JT with the dime. Oh.
Pass inside, stolen. Hurl on the floor, gets the steal. Now Minner. Numbers not there, finding Dickerson for the three. Wilson on the weak side with the rebound. Bonaparte back to Townsend, their best three-point shooter. Wilson, the offensive rebound. He can't put it back in, though. And we've got a foul.
I got timeout, Coach Kate.
Oh, no, beg your pardon. Yeah, it is a timeout for William Chrisman, and everybody needs a breather here.
I need a breather.
As the pace very fast early on. And early on, seen a lot of threes go down for Columbia Hickman as we check in now with Dion.
Well, Coach Logan from Hickman yelled out urgency. I don't really know how much more urgent he wants them to get the way they're running up and down the floor and shooting threes, but it's been a pretty frenetic pace to start this game.
see coaches in the huddle as that is Trey Logan. And he is in his 6th year. And of course, Coach Cates on the other sideline is in his 5th year coaching William Chrisman. They got 2nd in their own tournament and got 3rd in Joplin at the Kaminsky Classic. This will be their 3rd tournament this year, and hoping for another 3rd place finish are the Bears of William Chrisman out of the Suburban White Conference.
Coach Case called that his guys needed a breather. Hickman back into their 2-3 zone. They're pretty committed to it. See how Chrisman adjusts.
Trey Taylor out there as a little guard off the bench. Hurl got hit. Contact as he was driving. A non-shooting foul. As the Bears play from the baseline. Oliver with the foul. Keyshawn Oliver, a senior forward, off the bench. So both teams getting players in the ball game. Rodney McNeil also out there for the QBs.
Yeah,
traveling is the call on Felix. Turnover Bears.
Yeah, he definitely packed his bags right there. That was a good call by the officials, but both teams up and down. Take a look at it right here. Hurl slips, kicks it out. Yeah, definitely did the running man. That's an old school dance, Kevin. You know that dance? Remember the running man, Kevin?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Did you ever do the running man?
No.
Or did you do the Cabbage Patch?
No.
You look like a Cabbage Patch guy, Kevin.
I can't dance.
I can see you at the...
I don't really dance that much.
You don't really dance no more?
Nah.
You just bob your head?
Yeah, I do the head bob.
Okay, because that's a dance.
I think we've got some video of that, actually. I had that. I was doing that dance at a football game in the end zone, and I think the great crew here at Spectrum Sports broadcast.
It's only right.
That disaster.
It's only right, Kevin.
Oh, you're still working on that custard.
This custard is good.
And here's Taylor with the loud shoes and the beautiful hair running the point for William Chrisman. And he travels too, so. The Chrisman guards are walking all over.
You're right. He has a beautiful head of hair.
Yep, he does.
I remember when I could grow hair. That was good old days, Kevin. Remember when we both had hair?
Yeah. Live in the now. And now we get an illegal screen by the QPs. Wilson now with 2 fouls, one of their top scorers, averaging 12 points, 8 rebounds. He'll have to sit down with the 2 fouls late in the first quarter.
Into the ball game for the QBs, number 4, Jordan Richardson.
Jordan Richardson back in. He averages about 8 points per game. Desmond Williams is checked in, a senior guard off the Chrisman bench. Pearl from downtown. McNeil, a nice rebound for the QPs.
Yeah, good job by McNeil. And here comes the QPs. They want to push the tempo and get the first open shot.
Inside, they work it to McNeil. He's fouled by Hurl. Free throws coming up here for Rodney McNeil.
Well, you can tell that transition is a play for both teams. They want to push the ball, not allow each other to set up defensively. But good job so far. Both teams getting back in a defensive transition.
Rodney is just a young sophomore, also plays football as a defensive back for the QPs. I actually grew up in Columbia, Missouri.
You grew up in Como?
Yeah. Went to junior high. Would have ended up a QP myself, but we moved to Kansas City and then ended up a Jayhawk. How about that?
So sad.
Yeah, I know. You're a big fan.
Huge.
Yeah, so I remember the QPs back in my youth.
I mean, I like Ochai and Braun.
Oh, okay.
I like both of those guys.
Now steal by Bonaparte. Isaiah's had a good tournament. sophomore. He is their assist leader. Backdoor cut to McNeil. Can't finish at the rim. Loose ball grabbed by Bonaparte. Out to Jordan Richardson's three. Nice rebound and traffic by Hurl.
Yeah, Hurl 6'5", can handle the ball, so strong.
Brother, the quarterback at Missouri Southern, Dawson Hurl.
Nice.
And Dane on the inside.
That was a good job by Hurl. Got the rebound, continued to run the floor. Caught it, gathered himself. Nice left-handed layup. And Chrisman doing well in the first quarter.
Yeah, 6 points already for Hurl as here's Richardson.
Hey!
Three. Jordan Richardson now with 6.
Jay Rich from the corner knocking it down. 7 seconds remaining.
Hurl got to beat the first quarter buzzer. Drives. And they don't get a shot up. So they do not get a shot to end the first quarter. The Cupies with a lot of threes. But it's William Chrisman hanging close at the end of one.
Who's this playing, Kevin? As we welcome him back here at Liberty. Brothers, I was trying to do your part. I can't do your part. No one can do your part, though. But whose song is this playing?
I have no idea.
Come on, man.
We're ready for the start of the second quarter. 4 threes by the Cupies, and they lead it 13-10. Are you going to tell me who's singing the song?
Come on, this is Justin Bieber from Canada, man.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Come on, I just knew you would know that. You look like a Justin Bieber fan.
Oh, really?
He's coming to concert. You want to go?
Oh, yeah. No. Justin Bieber does not register at all with me.
Okay.
I'm sure he's a great guy.
Oh!
Jay Rich.
Hey, that's a move you just can't teach right there. Tightrope the baseline with a nice reverse. Take a look at it right here. Gets cut off initially. Jab, spin, cuff, up and under. Mama, that's me. I'm on TV.
Bonaparte the foul for the Cupies as Chrisman now down by their largest deficit, down by 5 as we start the second quarter. Here's Felix attacking.
That was a great job by Felix and a not so good job by Hickman, allowing him to turn the corner and get all the way to the rim. You got to be in help side defense no matter how tough you're playing one-on-one.
Ball's poked away. Good hands by Dickerson, but the Cupies get the loose ball. McNeil plays it in the paint, intercepted by Cates. Now working against the pressure of the Cupies. Minter very fast with the basketball. Felix on a pull-up. Yes, Saron Felix.
That was a nice pull-up jumper right there. Oh. Got caught right on his hip.
And that'll be a turnover for the Cupies, coming in with a record of 10-7. They got 5th place in the Troy tournament, their only other tournament this year. Only one starter back for this team, but they're off to a good start this year at 10-7. Here's Covington on the inside. And a rebounding foul. Whistle on William Chrisman. It's going to be on Jesse Minter.
So they called a push in the back, but do you know that over the back is actually not a call?
Right.
Did you know that?
It's not in the rule book.
It's not in the rule book. I was today years old when I found that out. Oh!
And a 3 is home. That was Oliver, the senior forward. And now threes continue to fall for the Cupies. They have 5 threes in the ball game.
Well, take a look at it right here. Both teams shooting the 3 well. Good ball moving initially. And got an opportunity to catch, step into the shot. no hesitation, knocks it down from deep.
Ball knocked out by Jay Rich, but picked up by the Bears, and then Covington puts it up and in.
That was a good job by Covington, such a wide body. And now Chrisman, they're back into a 2-3 zone as well.
Let's see how the QPs handle the zone. They've shot the three well, 5 threes, and they'll dial long distance again. Offensive rebound and put back by Oliver. That is Keyshawn Oliver, senior. Comes off the bench, brings some size, good rebounding. Dickerson's three, no. And here comes Hickman.
Oh, he was about to pull it.
He bullet pass inside. And then we get a foul coming up on the Bears. A reach in on Minter. That's 2 on him. Let's see if they want to take him out of the lineup. Yep, they will. Terrell Green subbing in for Minter, who has to sit down with those 2 fouls. And once again, the Bears set up their zone. 3 minutes into your second quarter. Fast and furious game, a lot of threes. Teams want to play fast. They don't want to play the half-court basketball.
They want to get up and down. Both teams are doing a good job of that. And now both are playing a zone. Oh!
And a foul on the shooter there. That is Stroop, as he hits the deck and will shoot 2. Langston Stroop, as Covington got his money's worth, as he got body on the QP there that sent him to the deck. And free throws coming up here for Langston. Langston's also been playing very good. He scored 12 and 8 thus far in the 2 tournament games. Averages about 10 points per game as upside sophomore guard.
See that full court man-to-man now. Switching up the defensive calls for the QPs, giving Chrisman some different looks.
Green to Covington. Covington off glass and good. Covington couldn't play last year, had a hip injury. So good to see him back on the floor after fighting through that injury. Townsend from deep.
Come on, JT! I love it. No hesitation, no fear. Let it fly, man.
He's got 6. The QPs as a team have 6 trays in the first half. Here's Covington on the inside again, and Ralph banks it home.
Well, you really don't want to get in front of Covington when he's catching that ball on that screen and roll. He is so strong. JT, oh! Good pass, good save, good hustle from the QBs.
And that was McNeil set up by Stroop. Stroop with a nice save at the baseline. Here's Cates, the left-hander, with a 3. Trey Cates, the coach's son.
Good job by Cates. Defender, he saw him closing out with his hands down. And as a shooter, that means you got to let it fly.
There's another little brother coming, Mason.
Oh!
And the 3 is down. Townsend is on fire. He's got 3 threes.
Take it easy, JT. Take it easy.
Now the team has 7 threes. That's been the big difference in this ball game. Pass inside, intercepted by Stroop. And the open floor foul on Felix.
Yeah, Felix, you can't compound that turnover with a foul, but you know, it's been threes all the way around. Cates for Chrisman knocking it down to possession prior to, and this is my man, JT. Take it easy on him, JT. Look at it, he's like, he hit my hand. Just give me a 4-point play and I'll be cool. Gotta find the shooters.
McNeil's three, rebounded by Hurl. Hurl working up the court. Cates, the left-hander in the corner, spins a pass inside to Covington, can't hit. Ralph, good rebound.
Oh yeah, Hurl, kick, Mentor, corner, come on! That's what I'm talking about. Great ball movement, unselfish play for Chrisman.
Minter now with 7 in the first half. Big bucket for the Bears, trying to hang close to the hot shooting Cupies of Columbia Hickman, and a runner and a beauty by Jordan Richardson.
Well, that was a float on. Who is that, Kevin? Who sung float? Float on.
Is this going to be a night you're going to ask me 100 questions or what? Because I got no answers. I'm just trying to call the game, all right?
Float on? You don't know float on?
No.
Somebody tell Kevin who sung float on.
Remember, I'm almost 60 years old. Keep the music to the 70s and 80s, please.
Well, keep that dime going as well. Good job with a drop-off and finish for Covington.
Ralph Covington having a nice first half, as is Jordan Richardson. He tees up a three. And Hurl with the rebound. Outlet to Minter. Good pass by Hurl. Now they'll reset it to Cates, finding Hurl. Hurl threw it over his head. Nice no-look pass there. Hurl from downtown.
Oh, I see ya!
9 first half points for Dane Hurl, who looks like a young Travis Kelce to me.
Wow. You told him that.
Yeah, he said he'd take it, actually. He said, that I'll take that compliment. As pass is intercepted. Covington ahead now to Minter. And traveling is the call on Jesse Minter.
Oh, he should have just dropped that dime like he thought about bounce passing it. A young Travis Kelce, huh? Let's take a look at Coach Jay Cates, who looks like an old Travis Kelce. That's my guy. You know, he went to East High School.
Yeah, East guy.
In his Scholastic League. Shout out.
Wife Ashley keeps the scorebook. Son Mason is a freshman, and so there's another Cates coming up to play basketball for his father.
Freshman and a junior.
Winding down the second quarter. Townsend has the 3 threes, puts it on the floor, driving and scoring on the bank.
JT flex on him then, JT. Covington.
And Covington's pass intercepted, and that is halftime. Well, Columbia Hickman behind 7 threes, 3 by that guy, James Townsend, and they lead in the third place game, 34-31. So the team out of the Central Missouri Activity Conference leading the team out of the Suburban White Conference in a high-scoring ball game. A lot of threes going down, but the Cupies will go into the break leading by 3, 34-31. Coming up after this game will be the championship game between Liberty and Staley, but now it's time to check in with Dion Clisso.
Here with Coach Logan from Columbia Hickman, and Coach, tell me, real good three-point shooting in the first half, but also some good backside rebounding to get some twos. It's a little up and down. Is that kind of what you expected?
Yeah, a little bit. They're an experienced team, obviously a little bit older than us too, and so we got to work on boxing out every single time they put a shot up. If we can continue to do that, and like you said, be in position on the backside, we give ourselves a good chance.
Defensively, they attacked the basket pretty well and got some inside shots. I know that you want your hands up, but you got some steals in there too.
Yeah, and we're working on containing guys. We're not necessarily concerned about steals as much as causing turnovers. That's big for us.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Halftime score, the Cupies lead the Bears by 3. Hy-Vee at the half, coming up next. The game of the week is brought to you by Hy-Vee. They're proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. Let's check in with Dion.
Well, guys, I caught up with Coach Case from Chrisman, and he was a little frustrated. They were a little selfish early offensively. He liked how they closed out the half. Also, he said they were in that zone and they were leaving the shooters too quickly. He said hoping they could play a little more man-to-man in the second half.
Bears out on the floor with Hurl, Minter, Dickerson, Covington, and Cates. And QPs with Bonaparte, Wilson, Stroop, Richardson, and Townsend. Townsend was the leading QP scorer with 11 first-half points.
Ooh.
And that's Dickerson with the bucket to start the third quarter.
Who needs halftime, man? These guys are hot.
Nine points for Dane Hurl as the leading scorer for the Bears, who clawed within a point, trailed by as many as 7 in the first half. Here's Jordan Richardson with a tough shot and draws the foul and will shoot 2.
He almost got that to go. A little scoop finger roll.
Hurl with the foul, but what a nice attempt here.
Ooh, that was almost saucy.
Jay Rich now in the ball game has 11. He and Townsend are the leading scorers for Columbia Hickman. And Richardson, who's mentioned had a nice tournament, now has scored 40 points over 3 games. So he has been the top scorer for the QPs in this tournament. Trying to get third place. Here's Hurl from downtown. Minter skies for the rebound. Can't get the putback as Wilson clears the boards for the QPs. Their leading rebounder at 8 boards per game. Here's Jay Rich in the open floor. Bonaparte. Can't get the baseline drive. Quick whip pass now to Hurl in the open floor. Spinning. Goes up there and can't hit it. And now it's fast pace, a lot of missing going on by both teams.
You got to be in shape to play for either one of these teams. Jay Rich from the corner, he missed. Mentor battling.
And Cates with the rebound.
Man, I bet you preseason condition was something.
Yeah, they play at a high rate, both these teams. Minter on the pull-up.
Oh, I thought the bank was closed. Nope, it's open.
And Jesse Minter, 6'1" senior, transferred from East High School. Really putting up good numbers, 13 points, 4 rebounds, gets 3 assists. Wilson trying to answer. Covington the rebound. Outlets now to Minter. Jesse waits for the numbers to help him set up. Covington on the inside, turnaround. Rebounded by Bonaparte.
You hear as soon as they get the rebound, coach is yelling, run, push the tempo.
Bonaparte lost his shoe, and now he's putting it on back at the other end. So only 4 players in the offense now for the QPs, as Richardson has it taken away. Minter back the other way. Bonaparte realizes after he puts his shoe on, and Minter gets the layup. And we get a timeout for Hickman.
In all my years, I've never seen that happen.
That's why you come to the game.
Oh my goodness.
Still working on the shoe is Isaiah.
I mean, he was down here the entire time and realized at the last second that someone was coming towards him. Oh, man. And Minter's laughing like, did you see that? That's going to be on Instagram tonight. Take a look at our Ivy first half stats. What do you see here, Kevin?
I see Hickman hitting a lot of threes in the first half and shooting a good number from bonus distance. Turnovers pretty even. Chrisman doing a good job of getting points in the paint, but hey man, you hit 7 threes in the first half. You should have a lead, and they did.
Shout out to Big Ted Teasy on the first half stats. Boom! You know, that's my fellow UMKC alum right there. Jay Case is saying the same thing. Did you see that? Did that really just happen?
The guy put on his shoe and played defense?
Oh, man.
Well, all of a sudden, William Chrisman has surged in front in this game, and that's why we saw the QP timeout. Here's Henry Wilson. Jay Rich, their hottest scorer in this tournament. Oliver Good defense. Savion Langford in the ball game now for the Bears. Playing some good defense. And here's Oliver from downtown. Hurl with the rebound.
And we haven't heard from my man JT Take It Easy, number 21 for Hickman. He had a nice first half and a near steal up top. Cates comes up with it.
Finding Langford, and McNeil knocked it out of his hands. It'll stay with William Chrisman at the baseline.
Well, that's a good job by McNeil getting back into the play.
Hurl to play it in. Dickerson, probably their best outside shooter. Doesn't take it. This is the coach's son, Cates. Minter. Off the back iron. Minter, those had a nice game. He's got double figures. He's got 10. Wilson. Banging off Hurl. And takes it to the rim and scores.
That's a great job from Wilson. Takes the contact initially, but still turns the corner. Able to finish at the rim. Neither two of them doing a great job on help side defense. His mentor, I was about to sing your song, Kevin, with the floater.
In and out, back the other way. McNeil. Cates trying to get a charge. Knocked the ball loose, however. Hurl, baseball pass ahead to Minter for the layup.
That was a good job, good pass, good finish. No dribble, goes the length of the court. Come on, there he is. He heard me talking about him. Take it easy, JT, take it easy.
Yeah, Townsend, 14 game high points, and he has 4 3-pointers.
Hurl, boom!
Dane answers with a second 3 in his scoring night. He has a dozen in the ball game, so he and Minter in double figures. Townsend and Richardson, the leading scorers for the Cupies, both in double figures.
Oliver! Oh, I think these guys take it personal. Uh-oh, Minter in the open floor. Oh, with the fingertips. Does that count as a dunk?
I'd give him that.
You give him a dunk?
Yeah, Jesse Minter now with 14.
I couldn't give him a dunk.
Okay.
That's just me. I'm just hating because I can't do that anymore. JT! Oh.
After the miss, the Bears get it back. Minter directing some traffic. Officially, scoreboard says he has 15, as here's Dickerson off the mark on the 3. Oliver, Wilson, back to Oliver, lining up a 3. Three's not going down as frequently here in the second half of the Cupies. Minter, Cates,
nice.
Minter.
Good job for Minter, giving it up, getting it back. And Chrisman now out to a 5-point lead.
And Minter's having the big ball game. He is the game's leading scorer with 17 now. Jay Richardson.
That's just too easy.
Timeout, Columbia Hickman.
That's just too easy. Jay Rich turns the corner. No one there to stop him. Able to get the layup and a quick timeout.
30-second timeout.
Let's check in with Dion.
Well, Coach K said they were going to try and stay in that man-to-man. It's worked pretty good for him. Hickman's had a couple plays where they were in rhythm and shot the 3 well, but there's a lot of looks like rush 3s, and that's allowed Chrisman to kind of take the lead here and really get a lot of runouts.
Well, big game going for Dane Hurl of William Chrisman.
Yeah, Hurl really doing it for William Chrisman. Got the score and started right there with a nice layup. And then here, trailing the play down the lane. Another good job by him. He can also step out and shoot it. Understanding he's 6'5" guard with handle. Taking it in for Chrisman. And here, knocking down a 3. A big reason Chrisman is up right now. You see 13 points, 5 boards so far tonight for the senior.
17 for Jesse Minter, 14 each for Townsend and Richardson to lead the Cupies. Those are your game's top scorers. It's been a dogfight throughout. Third place on the line here in the CW Stessman tournament in Liberty. Hurl. And the rebound collected in the corner by Richardson. Ahead to Oliver. Oliver attacking and bumped and fouled. Cates the foul.
On the floor, so it'll be out of bounds to Hickman.
Now they gave the foul to Langford. I beg your pardon. Cates was lobbying the official. I thought he was the guilty party, but he's just following in his father's footsteps. Always wanted to lobby the officials is Jake Cates. Bonaparte leaves it for Oliver. Oliver driving, banking, short. Hurl, had it poked from behind. Stroop gets the loose ball back now for the QPs.
Yeah, you got to know your surroundings when you take off. Somebody's always trying to come from behind, and Hurl that time didn't see him.
Stroop way off the mark on the three. And Hurl had the rebound. Ball is kicked, and it'll stay with the Chrisman Bears.
Stroop.
I was asking Coach Logan about recent players out of Columbia Hickman. The only one that stuck with me was Jimmy Witt. Do you remember Jimmy? Yeah, he was a good player, yeah. Cecil Estes, I don't remember him, but Jimmy Witt I do remember. Has Minter back in. And Savion Langford out. Minter is the game's leading scorer with 17.
30 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Starting to fill up the championship game between Staley and Liberty. We saw that one last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah, Staley's won this tournament the last 2 years. So winding down the third quarter. It's been a good one for William Chrisman as they've surged in front after trailing by 3 at halftime.
Nice hesitation.
Minter now with 19 as we played 3, and his team up 48-43 in the third place game here in the Liberty tournament as you're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. Hy-Vee scoring by quarters. I mentioned William Chrisman, a very good third quarter as they outscored the QP 17-9, and now Coach Cates and his Bears, can they take this 5-point lead and get third place? But we've seen a lot of good outlet passes by the Bears tonight.
Yeah, a lot of good transition for William Chrisman. Not a replay. This happened 2 times in a row. As Minter able to get up ahead of the defense, the QB is going to have to do a better job in defensive transition if they're going to come back to win this matchup for third place.
QPs will have the ball. Bonaparte, Wilson, Richardson, Townsend, and Stroop on the floor. They are in the white jerseys. Ball knocked free from Wilson. Bonaparte had it for a moment, stolen back by Felix.
Yeah, did a behind-the-back dribble. It's kind of unnecessary. Whoa!
Felix off glass. And Jay Richardson gets it back now for the QPs. He's going to attack the right side.
Buckets! Jay Rich with the roll.
Yeah, he is the leading QP scorer with 16. And he cuts the lead down to 3. This is going to be a fight to the finish, I would imagine. This team's really playing well in this tournament, but lost in the semifinals to some of the best 2 teams in the state as Hurl goes kind of off balance. And now we got a foul coming up on William Chrisman. It's going to be on Dane Hurl as he tried to go get his own miss. And nobody close to bonus time, so ball will be inbounded in the backcourt.
So right here with the miss, and Hurl, it's not over the back. It's only when the player makes contact is it a foul. I was today years old when I learned that. So I just wanted to say it on television so everyone would think that I was smart. Thanks, Kevin.
Richardson's pass deflected. It'll stay with Columbia Hickman on the side, right in front of the Liberty student section, really filling up right now. This building is filling up.
Yo, they get rowdy, though. Like, I just want to go over there and sit with them sometime and just be one with the students because they have fun. Oh.
Stroop the catch, the save.
I need Stroop to score so I can sing his song I made up for him.
All right, Langston Stroop, sophomore. As here's Henry Wilson. Defended by Hurl, handed off to Townsend.
Oh, that was almost a jump ball up top.
Yeah, Townsend.
JT.
Puts it on the floor.
Oh, and looked at him, he looked at him!
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Gave him the block and the look. Here's Minter back the other way for WC.
He looked at him like, how dare you?
Here's Langford.
Oh, with the soft touch, Langford coming across the lane.
Savion's first bucket of the night, the junior forward.
Savion. Sounds like a cool cologne, Savion. JT thought about it. He got his shot blocked, so he's a little upset now.
Well, he's having a big night scoring is JT, as here's Bonaparte throwing up a shot.
Minter kind of gave him the shoulder coming across the lane. The officials are letting him play, though. I like that. Let him, well, then I say that, and it's a ticky-tack at top. Yo, my man Hurl, though. Good initial defense against JT. Boop, get that out of here. Watch the stare down. Did you really try that? I see you, Hurl. If I don't see this on your Instagram, get it out of here, man. Are you serious? Did you really try that? You did, didn't you?
And we get a timeout for William Chrisman. Coming up next, two of the best teams in Kansas City, two of the best teams in the state of Missouri going to square off here.
And two of your top 5 1 and 2 players, Kevin. Who you have at number 1?
Cayenne Evans is 1, Bennett Sturts is 2.
Who's 3?
Aiden Shaw, Blue Valley.
Who's 4?
Marcus Bell of Park Hill.
Okay, Marcus Bell.
The left-hander.
Yeah, the left-hander. And who's 5?
Zaxton King of Lawrence.
Zaxton King. Okay. I cannot dispute that. Like,
you're not disagree with any of those?
I can't, bro. I agree with you. Cayenne Evans, he's a game changer.
But Bennett Sturts.
Bennett Sturts is good nasty. I love watching his moxie, the way he plays with such poise and confidence.
So we got the 2 best teams and the 2 best players coming up next?
It's on. It's going down tonight like Selly Sell. You know who Selly Sell is? Come on, Kevin.
You've asked me like 50 questions tonight. I've answered
who's that
one.
legend right there?
That is Roger Sturts, the Liberty head coach. I know who that is.
He's a legend.
Yes, he is, and he is the father of Bennett Sturts.
I wish my son could play basketball.
All right.
My son can't play basketball. He's a football guy.
All right. I was wondering where this was going, and there you answered your own question. Thank you.
Just wish my son could play basketball.
All right. After the Chrisman timeout, 5-point lead and the basketball for the Bears. Trying to get 3rd place in this tournament. And Hurl had it knocked free. It'll stay with William Chrisman at the baseline. Hurl, post-up move, and he hooks it home. Dane Hurl.
Yeah, Hurl has that 6'5" frame, can handle the ball at that time, taking it on the block, extending his lead out to 7 for Chrisman.
Now he's got 14, Minter's got 19. They're the top scorers. As far as William Chrisman goes, QPs.
That's good defense from Chrisman. Not allowing any penetration.
Near steal by Minter. Wilson gets it back for the QPs. And a reach-in foul on the Bears.
That was great. One-on-one defense by all of the Chrisman Bears. Coach Cates always tells his guys, you got to win your matchup. That was a good time, especially one-on-one.
Foul was on Dickerson. Nobody close to the bonus.
The first family of Liberty in the building. One of the Flemings, JT! Oh!
Well, you knew they were going to be here tonight.
They gotta be here, this is their town.
Here's Minter's three, rebounded by Oliver. Outlet to Stroop. Langston will slow it up and set up the offense. Townsend tees up a quick three. In and out, nice offensive rebound by Bonaparte. And the Cupies will get another chance. Now the steal by Hurl. Hurl hit hard as he drove to the bucket and fouled, and Hurl not happy about that foul either, as you see him kind of grimacing, and he made a comment to Wilson on the way to the free throw line.
Hey, first of all, Hurl is about that life. He got fouled right here, hit the ball. Turned around and he looked him dead in the face like, yo, chill out. Good hard foul, but Dane Hurl didn't want none of that.
Of course, his quarterback brother is at Missouri Southern, and that's one of the schools looking at this young guy as either a football player or a basketball player. He said, I don't know yet. We'll see how the offers. The other thing is the schools don't know how many scholarships they have available after all the COVID. Right, so it's hard for them to decide if they have slots left or not for players. Here's Oliver's three, not there. Ball tipped out by Hurl. Open floor to Jesse Minter. Layup good.
Buckets. And that was made possible by Hurl getting on the floor, keeping it alive. That three is missed, but Oliver with the rebound. And that's thrown out of bounds.
That'll go to William Chrisman, and Minter has the game-high 21.
Well, Chrisman is doing a good job getting it off the glass, battle for the loose ball. Hurl, tip to the head, and here's Mentor. Nice finish with the roll.
And Hurl can't finish at the rim.
Come on, Hurl! I see you!
He's got 18.
Hurl's just playing angry right now.
Just staying with it. He took some contact there.
He's just playing angry right now. Ever since he got fouled, he's like, I'm getting every loose ball, every easy bucket is mine.
Bonaparte, the miss of the three. Ball on the deck, picked up by Jay Rich, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Jay Rich turned that one over for a finger roll. Probably just could have shot the little hook shot in.
Jordan Richardson, the junior guard, to shoot free throws. 3 minutes to play in regulation. And a good game, good tournament for this guy. Scored 44 points in 3 games. He's top scorer for the Cupies in this tournament. 20 the first night, 8 in the semifinals, and now 16, trying to make it 17. Jordan Richardson. Got a foul in the backcourt on Wilson. Once again, nobody close to the 1-on-1 bonus. And if you're wondering where the place to be in Liberty is tonight, it's this field house, Michael. This place is filling up fast. Blue Jays, Falcons coming up next. There's the student section for Liberty. But Staley's got some students here. They're going to cheer them on. On a Friday night in Liberty, yes, it's a basketball town. They are here to support their Blue Jays. They're saying, get this third place game over with. Dickerson, the runner. Tipped up, no, by Minter. And Richardson had his pocket picked, and Dickerson misses from point blank and then throws it out of bounds. That was not good for the Bears.
That was the miking drill in reverse.
Stroop, handoff to McNeil, and he is fouled. 2 free throws coming up here for Rodney McNeil. Nice penetrating drive and handoff by Langston Stroop. And it was one sophomore to the next. Rodney McNeil, the sophomore, to shoot 2. I see Chad Fleming is here. Is Scott Fleming here?
Chad's the little bro. No, I haven't seen Scott.
Yeah, I would.
Scott Fleming would give us buckets back in the day. And he didn't move fast at all. He used to irk my soul having to guard him.
Wow, all
Because
right.
he could play, man. Like he didn't look like a player.
Was it the baby face?
Baby face, he was olive oil skinny. But my guy could give you buckets. And then set his guys up. He was a great, great point guard.
And we get a Hickman timeout.
So I know I'm old, but I see a lot of kids in here with shorts and flip-flops on.
And you know that it's like single digits outside, right?
Yeah, it was like 10 degrees today.
Well, I think they're a little bit tougher than us, I guess.
His mask is on upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you know this song.
Yeah, this music quiz tonight has been a disaster for me. Beastie Boys?
Oh my gosh. Oh, Kevin.
All right, sorry, I don't know.
It's Run DMC, bro.
I'm not the music expert. So.
But everybody in here was Bobby. They know Run DMC.
Oh, all right. I'm glad you're having a good time with this, but the next game, you know, is for a real game, right? You're not going to be jacking around with music trivia.
I might.
All right, well.
I might. I'm educating you.
I just took a guess. I had no idea.
Beastie Boys wasn't a bad guess.
Yeah.
They had a few hits.
Henry Wilson to shoot free throws after Michael continues to embarrass me on television.
You're my partner. I'll never embarrass you.
Yeah, keep asking these music trivia questions, and yeah, you'll get your wish. Wilson with a couple of free throw makes. He'll check out of the game. The lead at 11, and let's see if the Bears can run the clock out on this one. See if they want to spread the floor and get their 11th win of the year.
Got my guy Tyler Rathke tuning in, watching the game. He said he knew 6 out of the 7 songs.
All right, Tyler. Way to slap yourself on the back there.
He did. He told me. He just chimed in.
All right.
QB number 21, James Townsend.
Foul on Townsend. It's still not putting the Bears in the 1-on-1 yet. So let's see if they can continue to run clock. Here's Minter, leading scorer in the game with 21 game-high points. And now the foul by McNeil.
That was definitely the alley cat.
There's a Bud Lathrop.
Oh, look at you, Cat. See? That was the alley-oop. Yeah.
Well, one more foul. There it is. That is the 17th foul. So we'll start a 1-and-1 for Jesse Minter, the transfer from East High School. McNeil with the foul.
His third, team 7. Allison with the Chrisman Bears, number 3, Jesse Minter to the line for a 1-and-1.
Minter came in averaging 13, has 22 game-high points.
Yeah, we saw him earlier. Nice pull-up jump shot, knocking down that free throw, but ability to put the ball on the floor, pull up, knock it down. Close game early, but Chrisman just really got it done, and they got it done on the inside and with defense, creating turnovers that turn into easy buckets.
We will be handing out
23-7 for
trophy and medals
Minter.
for the victor of this game. And we also presenting the
Coming up next,
stay tuned after the game.
what all these people are coming in to watch, the championship of the Stessman Liberty basketball tournament. Staley coming in with a couple of losses. Liberty #1 and undefeated in the state. Two of the best teams in Kansas City, two of the best players in Kansas City to play in this ball game. And the fans continue to come in from the cold into the Liberty Fieldhouse. This place is going to be packed. As we wrap up this third place game. Turnover, Cupies. Foul Minter, and he'll go to the other end and shoot the 1-and-1.
Shooting foul call on number 24, Rodney McNeil. His scoring team's 8.
4 fouls now on McNeil as Minter will add to his big night, 23-7. Coach Cates will get victory number 11, go to 11-5.
All these cool kids have the same kind of haircut, though. Kind of goes over their head a little bit, kind of swoops in.
It's not the Patrick Mahomes cut?
It's not the Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, that one's out, huh?
They're past that one, yeah. It's more like a swoop. It's really just showing off the fact that they can grow hair. Kind of grows over their bangs, over their forehead.
Stroop.
Stroop-bay-doop. I was waiting all night, so I had that all night in my bag.
And the Cupies take a full timeout. Down 62-49. Let's check in with Dion.
Well, you were talking about that next game. It's going to be a good one to see. You know, last week saw Staley play CBC, and really, Kyle Nevins, they really did a good job of keeping him held down in the second half, just double teamed him mostly. And CBC's a good-looking team on the other side of the state, but Liberty, #1 undefeated. It's going to be a good one.
Thanks, Dion. It really is going to be a good one. These are Kevin's 2 top teams, 2 top players. Kyan Evans, we know what he can do. Getting all kind of D1 looks. Kansas City Roos and Iowa State, South Dakota State. Premier player, premier point guard, can do it all. But on the other side,
Bennett Sturtz. Northwest Missouri State looking at him, but he's still
trying to figure it out.
Options open, so.
Bennett the Menace, that just happened.
Earl beating the press up the floor as the Bears continue to spread it out and they continue to foul. And Minter is the game's top scorer with 25. Will just keep adding to his total as he goes to the line. It is a 1-and-1 for Jesse Minter. Game high 27 for Minter. As Bonaparte goes off glass, ball out of bounds. It'll go to William Chrisman. A lot of good tournament action tonight. Got Lee Summit in their tournament taking on Ruskin. North Kansas City in their tournament taking on Park Hill South.
That's a good one, 8 o'clock tonight as well. Got some really good players over there. Alex Gunnels from North Kansas City. Got Kamai Crosby.
A lot of good games tonight, but if you're from this area, you're coming to watch your Blue Jays against Staley.
If you're from the north, this is Liberty. It's the north. North Kansas City, just north.
I got you.
North.
Just across the Bond Bridge, right?
Yep.
Speaking of them, we will have Northtown next week in a huge suburban red ball game at Lee Summit.
That's going to be good. They played earlier this year.
Yeah, William Jewell tournament, 53-51. NKC won by 2 points.
They got a freshman, Avion Webb. Oh, he's a problem in a good way. His older brother
putting up big numbers.
Yeah, older brother plays at Bishop Miege.
Christian Bowen Webb
and Ace Webb, their father, he does a tremendous job with them. Shout out to him and the AK Jayhawks out of Atchison, Kansas. Does a great job in the summer. His boys can ball.
20 for Hurl, 27 for Minter. As we put the final tallies on this ball game. William Chrisman fouling. Unbelievable. Stopping the clock and allowing Columbia Hickman to score with the clock stopped. But you got to think about all tournament. Well, I got to get Dane Hurl on the all tournament team.
That's for sure. Dane Hurl and Minter.
Minter maybe. I don't know. He's had a pretty good tournament. He might get in there, especially with 27 tonight. As you take a look at Isaiah Bonaparte.
You want to bet a Coca-Cola that Minter gets on the all-tournament team? I mean, you got a case right here.
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of them to bet, don't I? Here's Taylor, and ball's thrown away. Yeah, I think Minter should probably get on.
He's played well. Has had a great tournament. The way they came out tonight, especially him and Hurl, great job controlling the tempo and then going inside. Doing a great job in transition as well.
But they only do 5 all tournaments, so you put 2 from the same team that got 3rd place. Yeah. You got a problem there, Michael.
Not gonna happen. You're right.
Yeah. So give me that Coke. Put it in that pile with my rest of my Cokes.
I got you.
66-53. The winner is William Chrisman. They get 3rd place in the Stessman tournament for 2022. 4th place goes to Columbia Hickman. Leading scorers, 27 for Jesse Minter, 20 for Dane Hurl. And on the other side, leading scorer for the Cupies. Looks like Jay Richardson with 16 and James Townsend with 14. They're top scorers. So congratulations to William Chrisman as they bounce back after a tough loss to Staley last night in the semifinals and beat the Cupies by a final of 66-53. Coming up next, Liberty Staley. A must-see game is coming up next here on the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. William Chrisman gets 3rd place in the Liberty tournament as we check in now with Dion.
I'm here with Dane Hurl, made the all-tournament team, and really for about 2 minutes left in that second quarter, all the way through most of the 3rd quarter, you guys really turned up your defense, and that seemed to change things around.
Yeah, we started playing to our coach's adjustments. I mean, he said before the game what they wanted to do, and we played an opponent like them in Van Horn who wants to just shoot a lot of threes. So at the beginning, we didn't play to our scouting report, so that really hurt us, and Coach got on us for that, but that's the kind of coaching we need for the big things that we're trying to do.
Defensively, you guys were really active, had a lot of good run-outs there for Minter, and he really converted a lot of big shots for you guys. Was that kind of the difference offensively to kind of get you going as well?
Yeah, I mean, Jesse's a huge part of this offense. I mean, I love the kid. This is his 1st year here. Came from East. I mean, it's a great situation for all of us. He makes, he scores, he does all the small stuff that we really need as a team to go.
Well, congratulations. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
What's up, boy?
Well, Michael, the Cupies hit 7 threes in the first half, but the team in the second half that dominated was the guys from Independence, William Chrisman.
William Chrisman, and you hear the boos because Staley is coming out. It's going to be a good one, but we had a good game with a third-place finish. Great job by Coach Cates and his team getting the W.
Special thanks to the Liberty High School AD, Jason Cahill. Thanks to our coaches, Cray Logan of Hickman and Jake Cates of William Chrisman. Our producer, Joe Novacek, from Michael Watson, Dion Clisso, and our entire Spectrum Sports broadcast team, Kevin White, saying so long from the Stetzman Tournament. Third place goes to William Chrisman in 2022 as we say goodnight from Liberty.